I'm Kris Foate. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Shirona?
Good morning. Today we have Fernando Zapari, who publishes the El Mexicano newspaper. Not only he's a publisher, Fernando is a very creative guy that has a lot of street smarts. When I talk to him, I always learn something from him because he's always a doer. He will do and try to get things done with very limited resources. That's what I like about him, and he also helps a lot of people in our local community, the Latino people from all around the world. He helps them greatly, and he volunteers so much of his time on many projects, helping people every day. So, Fernando, besides what I just told you, tell us more about yourself.
Well, first of all, I want to say buenos dias, good morning, and thank you, Shirona. Thank you, Kris. Thank you, these wonderful gentlemen over here on the production. You guys do such a great job. And yeah, what I do here in the community, it's really actually a joy to be around people most of the day. That's what I look forward when I get up. Shirona, my day goes. If someone comes in and knocks on my door, whatever business there is, but it could be someone in the street that might need something, might need, instead of me saying, hey sir, how you doing, maybe give him a tortilla to eat, you know what I mean? I mean, it's all about helping. It's a joy doing that. I really enjoy doing that. Yes, and I've been here in this Fort Wayne, great community, since 1978. I was born in Mazatlan, Mexico, and I really love Fort Wayne.
So, why are Mondays, since it's Monday Morning Jolt, why are Mondays great?
Mondays are great for me for many reasons. One of the, it's the start of the week, and I love what I do. I do El Mexicano, I publish El Mexicano newspaper, and it's like, it's just the beginning of a new week. I'm eager to go out there and talk to my clients. I'm eager to go out there and talk to the community. I belong to a couple of different boards here. I'm the president of United Hispanic Americans. It's a non-for-profit organization that our mission is to better the Latinos and non-Latinos life here, make the transition much easier here in Fort Wayne. So that's why I enjoy Mondays.
Do you do anything special to get yourself going on a Monday or to organize your Mondays?
I gotta have my coffee, of course.
At Friendly Pines.
Yes, I gotta have my coffee. And yes, something special I would say is that I get up every morning, and I'm not bragging on this, but I like to say, well, help me. You know what I mean? Help me, God, and go out there and do the very best that we can. But to me, the most special is to be with the family. And again, when the day winds down, is to go to the Y and maybe just walk around or run or do a little exercise. I love that. I love that. That's my time.
So, one of the other things that I think was not emphasized here is a lot of people think that Fernando helps Latino community only. This is not true. Anybody who walks through that door, if they need help, this man would be willing to help. So he even asked me one day, how do we help the Burmese community? How do we help the Bosnian community? We have a lot of immigrants from those two countries here in Fort Wayne. So anyway, Fernando, going back to our interview, advise people who are watching, what can they do to make their Monday as good as yours?
Okay, what they can do to make their Mondays as good as mine is they can call me on my cell phone is 704-0682, especially if they're business people, trying to sell to this community. This community, we spend money on a regular basis. Statistics tell us that we spend more money than the, typical American. When we go out, we go shopping, So call me and I can give you advice how to advertise in our newspaper. Sounds like a commercial. But, if you want to tap into the largest growing ethnic group in the U.S., which has a purchasing power of over $1 trillion per year, Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Really try to reach to these folks.
That number is 260, right?
Yes, 260-704-0682. And as you can tell, it rings all the time.
Now, do you have a philosophy by which you live your life? Just something that would summarize how you live your life?
Yes, I do, Chris. And I live my life, like today will be my last day. And, today will be my last day. And yesterday was the day before my last day. So I don't think too much about what happened yesterday or the past. I just live my life, get up and try to, do as good as I can. Yes, that's my philosophy. I love it.
There's something to be said about living in the moment and listening,
Uh-huh.
which we don't do much of now, I don't think.
And that's very important to listen. You're right. Yes, it's very, very important to listen. Many times we go there and we're in a meeting and continuously want to interrupt these folks or these other people.
Mhm.
But no, we learn so much more by learning how to listen to other people.
So if you could have one superpower, what would that superpower be?
That would be the kryptonite. What do you call that? Superman.
Didn't that take away his powers
But
Yeah,
the kryptonite actually takes it away.
Takes away the power.
of everybody else?
Yeah. No, I think I'm very content where we are. And if I had a superpower, really, to be honest with you, I would like to do more. I would like to be able to say, well, there's so much huge needs out there. One of the things that we get involved at Shirona is helping the deaf people, the blind people. I mean, we don't, like you say, yeah, I want to have more resources to be able to do more. To help these folks, the homeless people. We have a problem here in Fort Wayne. We have a problem with kids. We have a problem with families. We have a problem with, many people here in Fort Wayne is in a great need of
So you'd
these
like to be
services.
solution man?
I like to be maybe to have more resources. Money, to a lot of people, money is everything. And to a point, it helps, but it's not everything, because I know a lot of wealthy people that they're very unhappy. And, I'm very happy where I live. We live on this southeast side of Fort Wayne, beautiful, place to live. So, yeah, I like to have more resources so that we could do more for folks.
And tell us something that people that even know you well don't know about you.
Oh, what they don't know well, and sometimes I can.
The deepest, darkest.
Yeah, sometimes it's not all fun, but actually, there's a lot of people don't really know much about my family, like my wife. But to me, my wife is my friend, my partner. Is the only one that when I have a bad day, she's gonna be there helping me. And yeah, it's all good.
Plus, you have wonderful kids too.
My kids, I got 2 granddaughters. They're the joy of my life. My God, there's nothing better than going back home and seeing those 2 little girls coming over. Hey, Papo, they call me Papo, and they start hugging me and stuff. That's the best, right there. That my worries vanish.
Sure, they melt away.
They melt away. I don't worry about whether I got to pay this, I gotta pay that. A lot of times we spend more than half of our life worrying.
Right.
But really, if you worry, I mean, the bills are still going to be there tomorrow. I mean, the problems are always. So the best thing to do is, we have a saying in Spanish is, agarrar el toro por los cuernos. Agarrar el toro por los cuernos means to grab the bull by the horns, and that's the best way to face our worries or our problems every day.
I would like to thank Fernando for coming and joining us today and spending some time with us. And he already mentioned the phone number. If you are trying to do business in Fort Wayne, we have access to about 400,000 people here. And if you need to reach the Latino community, which is it's a power buying group, please contact Fernando. And repeat that phone number, please.
260-704-0682.
Again, I would like to thank Fernando and thank you for watching. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.